Hello guys, I want to start by apologising for having such a shiny head. It is so hot in London at the moment. I am constantly glistening. It looks like just interesting lighting, but just sweat. Anyway, there's 14 seconds on the weather. Now the football. I want to talk today about Thomas Lemar. Arsenal, according to L'Equipe, have made a second bid for Lemar. I think it was 40 million euros. Some reports that's been rejected out of hand by Monaco. They're insistent they do not want to sell him. But I find Arsenal's interest in the player very interesting, for want of a better word. We know he's very gifted. We know he's very creative. We know he's got a good eye for a pass, brilliant set-piece delivery, good movement, and he can finish as well. But after signing Lacazette, I thought Arsenal's next move might take a little bit of time to develop because I think that so much is contingent on who leaves the squad now. We've got a bloated squad. I think up to 10 players need to go or will go. But I think particularly the futures of Alexis, Giroud, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain are going to inform what Arsenal need to do next in the market. However, it seems we're determined to pursue Lemar irrespective of that. A couple of thoughts there. Now, one worrying one is that we know we are losing Alexis Sanchez and we are trying to get in another deep-lying forward to play behind Lacazette. He's not a like-for-like, Lemar. He's not really a goal scorer in the Sanchez mould. As Andrew Gibney said on one of my other videos, he's more of an Ozil than a Sanchez, really. But could it be that we're thinking we're going to get this money in for Alexis, we're going to have that void in the squad, get Lemar in beforehand? That could be the strategy. Or something else I can't help but wonder, are Arsenal contemplating reverting back to playing 4 at the back? Now, that might seem strange given the success of 3 at the back. I wouldn't do it. But we know that Arsene Wenger has always been a 4 at the back guy throughout his career, pretty much. And if he's looking at a central midfielder, that suggests he might move away from the Xhaka Ramsey axis that only really works in the 3-4-3. He brought Kolasinac in as a wing-back, ostensibly, but we know they were talking to him before the deal, before we even switched formation. And we know he can play as a left-back. So that'll be in Wenger's thoughts. And I just wonder, if he is confident that he can keep Alexis and Ozil for this season, is he thinking Lacazette up top, Alexis on the left, Mesut Ozil number 10, if we can find a number 8 who makes Mesut Ozil function as number 10, and maybe Lemar on the right. I know he's played all his football to date on the left, but if there's one thing Arsene Wenger loves to do, it's invert a winger. Take a guy, put him on the opposite side of his strong foot so he can cut inside. We've seen it so many times in the past with him, Robert Pires, other players, Thierry Henry even, always playing out from that left-hand side. Could that be in Arsene Wenger's mind? You've always got the width of head to Bellerin, so it doesn't really matter if Lemar's drifting infield from the right. I don't know. Maybe he thinks he wants the option. And certainly the interest in Riyad Mahrez, another left-footed playmaker, would suggest that that's a strong possibility. I don't think that bid for Lemar will prove successful. I think if we're going to want him, we're going to have to overpay. Monaco don't need money and they don't want to lose him. So I think we'll have to overpay. I think we could be talking £50 million, maybe, before they'd consider letting him go. And much for them will depend on which other players move on. They cannot let that whole team leave. They have to put their foot down over some players. Anyway, I'm going to get out in that sunshine, stop sweltering away in this room. Have a great weekend, guys. Another video tomorrow. I'll be speaking about the new additions to the coaching staff, so tune in then and do subscribe. Cheers.